Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here. Josh and Sabs and Nobu and Sage and Crow and Paula and Trum and I hope I didn't miss anybody. And Oki. Hello. It is lovely to have you here. It always is. And of course, anybody who's lurking, it's also lovely to have you here. And yeah, we're going to be doing we're mostly going to be doing side quests today in Torna. Because this is kind of our last opportunity to do side quests. Friday is likely to be the final stream of this. This is a JRPG, but it's a smaller campaign for a JRPG, and as a result of that, yeah, 20 to 30 hours is the whole thing, which I think is actually a big benefit. If you would like to try the Xenoblade series, but don't want to spend 100 to 150 hours playing one game, this is honestly a fantastic place to start. 20 to 30 hours, you can get 100% in that time. It's got some of the best combat, some of the best characters. I think it's kind of the perfect condensed Xenoblade experience. But I should stop going on about it and start playing it. You know, like a nerd would do. So yeah, let's get this done. Yes, Trum. This story was originally intended to be part of the base game, happening between, I believe, chapters 8 and 9. When it was clear that that wasn't going to happen, they instead expanded it and used it as the DLC campaign. And for me, it has become the gold standard for what a DLC campaign should be. It meaningfully expands on the story, rather than just
nature makes a fine ally.
Rather than just kind of existing. The events which occur here are canonical and crucial. It fills in a lot of what we needed to know for the base story, and on top of that, it is mechanically, I would argue, superior to the base game. Hello, gamer. Gamer, that's a very cute emote. Is that Strippin I see there? I don't really watch Strippin, but I recognize the emote. So anyway, we have like 1,000 side quests we can pick up now. And we're gonna see if we can finish all of them in 3 hours. JRPG stands for Join Rapidly Pee-Poo Goo. You know, I think my favorite part about that, Sage, is join. You know what? You make me laugh. That is the definition of funny. I love you too, Mitch. Where are you? Where are you? Straight-laced diplomat. Honestly, Trom, I kind of agree. I love the base game, but I recognize a lot of its issues. The DLC has almost none of those issues. Oh, J-O-ing rapidly. PP goo. It makes more sense now, Sage, but I did like join. My lords and ladies, I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was wondering if you could help me with something. Also, Mithra is there. Also, Bridget is there. So if Nikki ever arrives, you know, that would be good. And with your Majesty and Prince Adam out on campaign, it has been decided that I will confer with the special envoy from Gormat. Given that our Ardanian Titan has been showing signs of decline, it's important that we act now. I plan to air my opinion on the future of both of our countries. Our conference was to be aboard this flagship, and the envoy was to come from the White Chair in Gormat. But he has not arrived. Hell yeah, Sage, that is good news. Hello, Stitch. Internet seems okay today. So far it's 0 dropped frames. As opposed to Sunday, when I was at like 50% dropped frames. To get here from the White Chair, it's necessary to pass through the Hoary Wheel. Hey, Dad, you're my Hoary Wheel. Oki, give me your warm, sticky soup. Yes, Trump. We were slightly over 50% dropped frames. It was remarkable. A dangerous place. We assume something happened to the envoy there. However, we do not have the military resources to mount a full search of the Hoary Wheel. Therefore, I thought that I might burden you with this quest. Please go to the Hoary Wheel and search for the Gormati Special Envoy. You have to stop saying that. Sorry for the sudden request, but I would not trouble you had I any other option.
We're such saps.
You'll make me very happy. Anyway, I've already found the camp where this guy is. So I did not have to explore it all.
Well, shall we continue?
Hello, Heljark. That is a hell of a name, if you don't mind my saying. You've come at just the right time. I could use some skilled adventurers like you. I'm Heljark, now headed for the Ardanian warship anchored at Lasham Torna. But I left the White Chair in a hurry and forgot to bring any gifts. I've sent my attendants out to get some Melosian honey, which is famed around these parts, but they're still nowhere to be seen. This is worrying. The forest is full of danger, so I couldn't go searching for them even if I wanted to. But now that you're here, do you think you could bring back my attendants who've gone to collect the Melosian honey? You would be doing us a great service. Oh, yes! I found... Chat, this is so exciting.
Can't have a rainbow without Ryan, baby.
It's true. Thank you, Ryan. I have opened 68 of 70 green barrels. And what do I see before my eyes but 2 green barrels? We're finally gonna finish this quest today.
Is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Yeah, we can go back and chat to Mac at some point. Ah!
Leave it to Ryan.
Thank you for the sounds, yo. It really brightens my day. The hell? Those must be the Special Envoy's attendants. Let us take out these Skeeter and rescue them. My thoughts exactly. Skeeter sounds like the name of the bully in a Disney Channel original from 2006.
You read my mind.
Oh my lord, is that what I'm thinking of, Sage? It might be. No, you're right. Skeeter was the threat. God, Roger Klotz is such a name. Yeah, Doug never did anything like incredible, but it was always something. Yo, why are there so many bugs here? Man, I remember there was a soap opera in South Africa. And one of the actors ended up going to prison for assault. And it was kind of funny because it happened like immediately after his character was arrested for fighting someone, and then the actual actor got arrested for fighting someone. It was wild. Neat, Stitch. That makes my story worse. Oh, thank you, Sage. I cannot boost my microphone. I'll make the game quieter. There, that should be a bit better. You saved our lives, thank you. Did you find the Melosian honey that you sought? What? Why are you asking? The special envoy sent us. Ah, Melosian honey is pretty valuable, and this is the only place in Gormat it can be gathered. The special envoy insisted we needed some to give to the Ardanians. He also insisted that we be 3 triplets, and the only way to distinguish us be our hats. It is for a trick we wish to play on the envoy, where he'll take off our hats and see if the man can remember who's who. No, Stitch. I'm sorry, I cannot speak in Napa. I'd also be interested in finding out how delicious it is, but I value people's safety over anything else. Thank you for understanding. This youth seems far more capable of leadership than Mr. Jard. We risk another Skeeter attack if we remain here. You're right. Let's go back to the special envoy. Although I can collect some Melosian honey, which is used for a couple of recipes.
This is becoming a
Yeah, but I don't have the proper mental model for it, Trump. Thank you for helping out my attendants. If we were without presence, it would be a diplomatic faux pas, which could offend the Ardanians and lead to war. Very well, we should depart soon. Now that I have all my attendants with me, I should arrive at Lasham Cove much quicker. Well, we'd better be off. Farewell. Well, that went well. Whoops.
Well, shall we continue?
Don't forget me!
There we go. Thank you, Snaps. Stitch, have you run out of points from using too many sound commands? Oh my god, Trom, that's so good. Your Highness, everyone, you have my thanks. The Gormati Special Envoy arrived safely. Now the conference can begin. Why do you look so offended by that? We do not, Smage. I might try to find it. I am glad to hear it. There are the Cian troops and the Aegis, not to mention the state of affairs in Moradane and Gormat. Ulrest seems to be heading for a period of unrest. We would like to hear your opinion on working together to overcome the hardships facing our two countries. It will be done, Your Majesty. And later, you can give us your impressions of the Melosian honey that was so difficult to obtain. Honey? What's this all about? What? I'm so confused what is happening there.
How reliable.
Why, thanks.
One less problem in the world.
Also, off stream, I got, in my opinion, the absolute worst part of anybody's affinity chart, which is this from Minoth. Not that one. That one. Limpio. Level 3. It requires you to block 10 attacks. This is a problem because Minoth isn't a tank. I believe the best block rate you can get him is 8%. This takes so long, and you have to just grind for it. It's so frustrating, but I got it, and I did it off stream so that you all wouldn't have to see it happen. A lot of the other ones are fairly straightforward. Oh my god. Stitch, you truly are the greatest Dilf of them all. Now there are 2 side quests here. Yes, the sparkles are just a little bit difficult to see, but let me...
Skip and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
What I can do is... whoops. Oh. That should put the sparkles on top. But I recognize that the sparkles are quite faint, and I'm not 100% sure why. Kids, stay calm and just do what the grown-ups tell you. And grown-ups, let me think. Now, what's happening? God damn it, Smage. Oh, Prince Adam. There's a monster attack down at the harbor. It's pandemonium. Neat. That's a game I'm going to play this year. I count just 3 of them. Why would so few of them chance an attack on a settlement? Maybe the rest of their pack's somewhere else? We'd have a good chance at getting some reinforcements. How many able buddies have we got? No. Most of them are already out on other duties. And okay then. I want everyone able to help. I want everyone available to help with the evacuation. Leave the monsters up to it. Maybe I should stay here at the lookout. I'll be more use here, I reckon. Okay, you can sit tight here then. But promise me one thing. If it starts to look dicey, retreat. That's an order. Yes, Your Majesty. We're all clear then. We'll see you later now.
I am certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Thank you for reminding me of Zeke's absolutely fantastic name. Bitch.
These guys should be no problem.
Urkon are frankly quite frustrating to fight. Because they have a very high block rate. Why are you so strong? Did you not? Windbreak. Looks like a I really want to finish off one of these with Bridget because there's something that is needed for one of her, one of the elements on her affinity chart. So I really need that to happen. But it won't happen today, apparently. That's the end of it. Prince Adam, Laura. Your Majesty, that was incredible. I didn't doubt you for a moment. What power, such poise. Oh, it was nothing special, really. You didn't come all the way over here just to say that, did you? Ah, right, yes. More trouble. The monsters are coming from the opposite side now. Lead with that, buddy. So they did bring in reinforcements, just as I thought. Friends of the ones we just took, maybe. It's not the usual sort of monster we see around here, either. Not a local monster? Got a bad feeling about this. Still, we'd better head out there. It's worth mentioning, Trom. Hugo is essentially traveling undercover. He is not widely known in Torna as being who he is. So, it's not too mad. Now, I'll ask you to keep watch again. If you spot anything, let me know about it right away. Yes, Your Majesty, I won't let you down. Proceeds to let us down. Anyway, what's up here? You know, we got time to explore. I'm sure nothing important is happening. Yeah, nothing important. Ooh, a treasure trove.
The suspense is killing me.
Yo, you are just in a man's tent, aren't you? Yes, that's the one I wanted you to focus on. Thank you, game. We just exploded that man while he was in the air. Oh, wow. Ooh. Well, that's the last of them. None of this makes any sense. Why are Leftherian monsters... what are Leftherian monsters doing here? Like, the whole ecosystems have gone all out of whack. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Not with an Aegis running rocket. Monsters lose their home, so they fight for another's territory. Then that lot need new land. It's a vicious cycle. But Tornan monsters are losing their traditional habitats and flowing into Letheria, and they're displacing Letherian monsters who wind up here. Perhaps then we should follow this disaster to its root in Letheria. So I guess we aren't the only ones to lose our homes because of war. Now each country will need to defend itself not only against Malos, but from displaced monsters too. We have even less time than I thought. Prince Adam, Laura, yet more monsters have shown up, and they've gotten inside this time. Ah, give me a break. There can't be many of them left now. Let's give him the coup de grace. Yeah, one more assault. Jin, why do you speak French?
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
Ew, fermented breath is such a grim name for an attack. Ow. Come on, Bridget. Dang it! No! Hugo, stop! Fine. If Gian can do a thing, he needs it as well. Yeah, it's disappointing when Buttspot doesn't do what you think it should. Prince Adam, Emperor Hugo. We're so very sorry to have beleaguered you with such trouble. I assure you, it won't happen again. Don't stand on ceremony so much, Kalina. Anyhow, the damage doesn't seem to be too great. Right, Hugo? It is so. The war novices were ably defended, despite our number. There were a few breaches, mind. It's alright. The important thing is that you and Kalina are alive and well. You did a great job and you're both still in one piece. Don't be so hard on yourself. Your Majesty. That means a lot to me, Your Majesty. If only I had your wisdom and bravery. Then maybe I'd be able to do a bit more to help my prince and my people. Now, don't do yourself down. You are brave. Now's right, Your Majesty. He hasn't a hope of holding a candle to your qualities. Ma'am! Thanks, Kalina. Really nicely put, that is. But anyway, I felt like I witnessed true heroes in action today. Keep that up and Malos doesn't have a chance. We aren't as powerful as you, Prince Adam, but when the time comes, we'll give everything we've got. That's right. We believe in you, Prince Adam. You're the one that can create a peaceful future for us. I really appreciate that. I promise to do everything I can to make that future a reality.
Thanks for that.
A fair number of quests at this point start giving you 2 supporters instead of just 1, as we've seen with the past 2 quests, but there are a lot of quests still available. Yes, Sage? The cares hang heavy on your face, Prince. Well, I'm pleased that they trust me, but from time to time, I wonder if they're wise to do so. Yeah, that's an interesting point, Sage. There is a sincerity to it. Earnest is also a very good word. I don't know if I can live up to this ideal that everyone has of me. I'm only human, not a god. I come up against my limits every single day. Mortal men and not divine, but set apart by blood and nobility. Prince Adam, you should hold up your head with pride before the people. Resolute and unbound, such is the burden of one who leads his people. Heavy burden indeed, but that's the way it is. Yeah, not many people realize that it's tough to be royal. It's about the biggest responsibility you can shoulder. But at least you don't have to bear it alone. I do not, Stitch. I demand evidence. Some things will always be difficult, but whatever's heavy can be made lighter when friends help to carry it. Wise words, Laura. I knew you'd say something. Oh, Lady Laura, I just love those nuggets of wisdom. Yeah, Sage is definitely pure and earnest. I agree. Nothing is easy in life. But still, we strive ever onwards, aiding one another in whatever way we can. To be the hands of His Majesty, to share in both his joys and sorrows, that is the foundation of our honor. God, you're such a simp. My most loyal subject. This whole driver and blade thing, we're almost like one person in two bodies, don't you think? You just need to let me take a little of that burden sometime. No? Ugh. Hey, what's wrong? Stop bottling it up, Adam. You guys, just realizing what a lucky man I am to have such friends. See, that's how I feel whenever chat's here. Thank you. Thank you all.
You can rest easy now.
And I believe there's another quest up here-ish. I say I believe. I can see it on my map. I don't have such like an amazing memory. I'm just looking at the map. Hi, Vronka. That's certainly a name a person could have. Ahoy, Lieutenant Vronka. What is the situation? Actually, he would almost certainly say Lieutenant. Lord Adam, what are you doing here? Well, after all that happened in the capital, I wanted to make sure everything was in order within the ranks of the militia. That's very thoughtful, Lord. In fact, we do have a small issue. How small are we talking, though? Ever since Malus' strike on the capital earlier, the militia's been hemorrhaging people at a steady clip. Just now, a soldier came to me saying he wants to leave and go back to his country. Made me want to grab him by the shoulders and give him a good shake. He knew what he signed up for. Easy now, Vronka. It should come as no surprise. Witnessing Malus' true strength would have anyone quaking. It would take a stricter man than me to try and keep them here against their better judgment. But okay, let's talk numbers. How many have we lost? 4 frontline fighters and 2 camp guardsmen, 6 in total. I'd like to secure more personnel as soon as possible, but with things the way they are, it doesn't seem too likely. Very well. In that case, we will canvass the area for new candidates. No, my lord. You mustn't trouble yourself with such trifles. It's okay, Vronka. I feel like I've been relying on you too heavily in the matters of our militia. In times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. I feel it's only fair that I should show some leadership. I understand, if you insist, Lord. So, who are we looking for, then? Right, let's see. I think the most important qualities would be having a bold and fearless spirit. Spirit? You don't want skill or intelligence? In times of peace, yes, those would be durable qualities for sure. But where we are now, we must stand against the Aegis, an overwhelmingly imposing foe. What we need is men with the courage to face those odds and not even flinch. Certainly, that's a department where our parties have been lacking. On the other hand, we are, after all, an army, so a sense of discipline will also prove indispensable. No matter how brave, a single soldier is nothing if they cannot cooperate and follow orders to the letter. See your meaning. Then we will look for spirited and cooperative human resource. That's right, my lord. There may be some left in the capital who would wish to join our cause. Very well then. Leave it to us. It's as good as done.
I hope we'll be able to help.
So yeah, we're just looking for peeps to pump up the numbers. Is there something... I see something on my map? Which makes me think there's a treasure chest I haven't opened. Yes.
You're coming with me,
There's
treasure.
a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Okay. And they were correct that the capital is where we want to go to find more. But I did just want to
Well,
pop
shall
in
we continue?
here. No. Nothing new in this village. I keep thinking something's going to happen there. And I think something does eventually, but apparently not yet.
So, here we are. Our journey continues.
And the first person we should suggest is Isabella, the lady who told us about the Barney Stones, right near the beginning. She is an adventurer with an unbreakable spirit. Even when all evidence suggested that the Barney Stones would never be found, she kept seeking. Hello there, been a while. How are you holding up? Huh? What am I doing in the capital? Well, I travel wherever the wind takes me, searching the world for treasure like some kind of covetous tumbleweed. That is a wonderful pair of words. But every tumbleweed needs a base of sorts to adventure from. No, wait, suddenly the metaphor breaks down. Anyway, what I'm saying is, this rootless wanderer is looking for somewhere to belong, right? Beg pardon? Why don't I join the militia then? Ah ha ha ha! Good one, friend. Ah, I love a good chuckle. Can you imagine me in the militia? Ha ha! So now that you mention it, it might be nice to change from selfish tumbleweedery to put down roots and protect something bigger than myself. Still, I'm not used to roots. I'll have to mull this over. Sorry, but you can't have my answer just yet. Let me get back to you, okay? Oh, don't make that face. I know where the militia camp is. If I decide to accept your kind invitation, I'll go straight there. But if I tumble away in the night and you never see me again, that too will be your answer. I don't think she'll be a tumbling. There are also a bunch of side quests we can pick up. Hello, Mirail. What luck, a group of youngsters. I was just looking for someone to run an errand for me. I'm dying, you know. The doctor says the end is near. Oh, don't be sad. At my age, death is a peaceful process. I've seen so many of my friends off already. Now it's my turn. That's all there is to it. All souls will be saved in the end. That's what the teachings of the Praetor say, and that's what I believe. The Praetor's a big old liar, though. I do, Stitch. It was real dumb. Where was I? Ah, yes. My one regret is a promise I once made to a friend that I haven't kept. To just suck him dry. Just leave him an empty, cumless husk. I promised to make a vase, but I don't have the materials for it. Would you know where to find them for me? Here's what I need. 2 sprigs of spiral mistletoe, 4 silverwing quartz, and 4 chunks of eternity loam. That's it. If you happen to find some on your travels and feel like sharing, I'd be most grateful. Oh, about that eternity loam, I seem to remember that you could harvest it in the Lofton Nature Preserve. These days it's very valuable, so I feel like maybe there isn't so much of it left. Still, it may be worth a look. No need to go out of your way to get it all. But like I said, I'd be grateful for any help you can offer. I reckon my friend's forgotten all about this. But a promise is a promise, and I want to keep it.
I see there's work to do.
Damn it, Sage, thank you. My only regret is that it wasn't quote number 69. Hello, Rikoko. Friends would like to hear fine performance of Rikoko. What happy thing, you say? Dream of Rikoko is to be traveling minstrel, flying singy-songy trade in towns and cities of all rest. Rococo turned a little green from jealousy when bards Leo and Azarn came to town here. But then Leo died, and it was real bad. But then Leo came back to life, and it was like, what? And then there was like a dragon? Man, it's been weird. Wait, Rococo have it. Rococo perhaps able to team up with Leo and Azarn. Probably good for career to make such connections. But Rococo shy like late blooming radish. Talk to new person, flushes under fur and heart a-fluttering. Not when blowing flute though. Rococo actually blossomed like hothouse flower under attention of everyone. Funny. So perhaps friends could act as middle pun and speak to bards on behalf of Rococo? Tell them all about passion of Rococo of blowing a flute. Much thank you.
I see there's work to do.
The worst thing, Trom, is I'm fairly confident that that quote came from my Disney character Smash or Pass, and it was on one of the animals, I think. I know that I did have a quote about Bambi's dad, so that was a good one. Hi, Kane. Hey, it's you guys. How about it then? We're keeping the gardens nice and tidy, aren't we? A labor of love for me and my dad. You know, it's funny. I never used to think very much of this place, me. Never thought it was anything special. But that all changed when I saw the old man busting a gut to fix this place up after it got wrecked. Also after he punched me? Man. Child abuse sure is hilarious, according to this. So if I ever see that Aegis oaf around here again, I'll feed him a knuckle sandwich. See if I don't. You want me to put my money where my mouth is and join the militia? Wow, you don't beat around the bush, but since it's you asking... Right, well I do feel like I want to repay you guys, and I would love to give that bloody Aegis a bloody nose. But on the other hand, working here in these gardens is also important to me. Hold up. If I was going to leave, does that mean I'd have to persuade my old man first? Ugh, I'm not looking forward to that. He'll bash me up proper, I bet. Sorry to keep you hanging, but do you think I could have a bit longer to think about it? If I decide to take the plunge, and by some miracle manage to convince Dad not to kill me, I'll report to the camp. It took me so long to figure out what was happening there, Trump. Didn't this guy ask us to help someone build a boat? Probably. Oh ho ho, so you've come back. A queen has always been that way. Allow me to fill you in on the glass and... What? Allow me to fill you in on the glass and wood. Oh yeah, he needed glass and wood. I thought that was like some weird British slang for let me give you the deets. From the lumber, what we need is durability. 10 muscle branches from Gormat should do nicely for a start. Next, the glass pane. But the usual ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We'll need some good reinforced glass for this. Unfortunately, you can't just pick those up around here. We'll need the help of a professional in this matter. Professional glassmith. Like, you know, the person we already helped. As for the skipper, I've got an idea. A woman by the name of Makila who lives in Gormat. Mention my name and she should hear you out. Well, does that all make sense? Hope it's not too much to ask. It's quite a lot, actually, but I'll do it. Fancy ditching your old mate just because you get a girlfriend. Pretty lame, if you ask me. Oh, it's you lot. You helped me out before with that Leo business, didn't you? After he died and came back to life. That was real weird. What's that? There's someone who wants to join our posse? It's a young lady? Maybe life's just about to start for old Azarn. I mean, I'd better ask a few questions to make sure. I don't want to rush in like you know who. I'm gonna need to apply a little test, just for my peace of mind, you see. Nothing too difficult, just a few questions. I just want to find out a little bit about her passion for the bard's life. Not everyone's built for it, you know. The answers to these questions will let me know if she's serious or just one of those fly-by-night dilettantes. Okay, brace yourself. She plays excellent flute. The flute, eh? Actually, I think the delicate timbre of the flute would be a pretty good compliment to my stuff. Okay, the next question. Is she a wallflower or a limelight hog? Usually shy, but a confident performer. Ah, it sounds like a contradiction, but a lot of performers are like that. I'm the same sort. Usually I'm reserved, but when I have an audience, I open right up. Okay, next, how about this? How does she feel about leaving Torna? She said she wants to ply her trade across all of Allrest. Okay, I see. From what you told me, she sounds like she'd make a cracking bar. She'll be a fine replacement for that turncoat Leo. Even better, maybe. Well, let her know the good news. From this day forth, she's my new buddy. Never had a girl in the group before. This'll make our lives rosier. So I have slightly disappointing news in that she is a different species to you. But if you can get over that, I don't see that this will be a problem. Hang on. Did I see? No. Thought I saw something useful on the map. I did! It's Luke. Man, those militia soldiers are just too groovy. And when the Aegis came raining his stupid destruction everywhere, those drivers and blades were they were so groovy too. Wait a second, that's you. You're those drivers and blades. Say, what? Have I got an interest in the militia? Vaguely. See, up till now, I've had my sights set on the Tornan army. Took the entrance exam 3 years running. But seeing you guys in action the other day, it was like, man, being in the militia could be pretty bodacious too. Sir, what? So yeah, it's a bit of a bind, frankly. I don't think I can give you an answer right this second, you dig? And I have some time to mull it over. Don't worry, I know where the militia's camped out. If I make my mind up to join, I'll just head over there, yeah? Cool. I don't know the words you said or why you said them. Hello, Jerry. You want to talk to me? Huh? Do I want to join the militia? No. Sorry, you're out of luck there, mate. Anyway, I got business in this town that needs attending. Hope you find someone, though. I could bring skills that few others could. Alright, since you put it that way, I guess I can't brush you off. Go on then, I'll consider it at least, but don't hold your breath. Hi, ma'am, can you make glass for us? Oh, it's you. Thank you for all your help earlier. Reinforced glass? Yeah, sure, I deal in that. Just give me a second. Right, there you go. Oh yeah, don't worry about the price. It's thanks to you all that I can work my glass in peace now. It's the least I can do to thank you. You could come around again sometime and we could hang out. I mean, without all this business stuff. I have, like, 0 friends. Like, I need you to understand that literally I don't hang out with anybody. So the first people who pay me even the slightest attention, I'm gonna grab onto with, like, the most intense parasocial relationship you've ever experienced. Anyway, that was intense. Geo. Hey there, something troubling you? Say again, the militia's short on people and you're looking for volunteers? I gotcha. I'll go enlist right now. Is that how you thought this would go? The militia is basically an army. What that means is that you're always expected to fight. I don't really want ties with that kind of organization again. But if I flat out refused, it'd hurt my reputation, wouldn't it? Alright then. I promise to think it over, just don't get your hopes up. Geo, you butt. Why'd you make me think good things were gonna happen and then make bad things happen? You're an asshole. Anyway, you're in the band, babe. Really? Does Arn want to partner up with Rococo? Oh ho! Because of this, career prospects of Rococo are much improved. Now Rococo can huff and puff flute in many far-off towns and other exotic locations. Thanks you.
How reliable.
Chief friend. There is a quest over this way, I believe. Or possibly more than one. Lord Adam! Lord Adam! Is that Brogan? What's he doing here in the capital? Has he got business here? Could be. I asked him to distribute some food supplies to the militia. He's probably here to pick them up. True, Brogan was in charge of food rations, wasn't he? He also really, really liked eating rotten food. It was wild. Which suits his interests just fine. Hey, Brogan. Good work there. Come to fetch those food supplies, have you? That's right. Look at all this. It's enough to feed an army. In fact, it will. It's enough to feed an army of, like, maybe 20 people. We won't have to worry about food shortages for a while anyway. Now you just have to get it to Aletta. Yes, about that. There's a problem. We got through the desert without much issue, but then we encountered a whole host of Tiza Parasacs swarming over the Braying Canyon. We ran as fast as our legs could carry us all the way here. But that's not going to fly on the return trip to Aletta. Because you'll be carrying a heavy cargo. Exactly. We were just discussing what to do about it when you walked by. Impeccable timing, I have to say. What are we talking about then? A little pest extermination? Does seem like the obvious solution. Is everyone on board for this? Do you even have to ask? Right. Wait here, Brogan. We'll be back in a jiffy. Thank you all. Be careful.
Ugh, we're such saps.
We gone kill some bugs. But before that, Clark, the slacker soldier. I don't know why someone described as a slacker would be a good fit for the militia, but whatever. Guarding the warehouse is such a snooze fest. But I do like snoozing, it has to be said. Yep, I guess I've lucked out. What? You know a job that'd be perfect for me? Wow, who knew the militia gave you 3 meals and naps a day, except and unless when stipulated otherwise? No, no way. Whatever the world may think of me, I'm still a gallant soldier of Torna. I don't care if I get to serve directly under Lord Adam, I will not abandon my duty so easily. Then again, just thinking about those naps. Now I'm torn. Are you... Torna? I'll go. I have to sleep on this, man. If I decide to join up, I'll just head on over to the militia camp, yeah? I'm sorry. Oh ho! Well, if it isn't Laura and Adam. Tarath, didn't expect to find you here. Trom, keep doing it. I think it's working. What happened to guarding the garden? Or even garden the garden? I'll go. I'm glad I can do that to you, Sage. Ah, well now. I took a nasty old hit in the attack the other day, and my legs aren't what they used to be. They're fish. They used to be legs, but now they're fish. Long story short, I've been reassigned to Torna's wound. Oh really? I'm sorry to hear that. Are you okay? That must have been simply awful for you. No ma'am, I like fish legs. I didn't think I'd get used to it, but it turns out they're very effective legs, and you can fry them up for friends. Don't go giving me those sad eyes, miss. It's not as bad as all that. I'll be right as rain with a bit of time. I sometimes get to catch up with Master Azurda, and he regales me with war stories, so it's not all bad. Azurda has war stories? He does. As you might imagine, what with him being 800 years old and all, he's seen a lot of stuff in his time. Like that story he told me the other day about that fabulous hoard of money. Oh? The fabulous hoard of money, you say? Oh, well, That reminds me, Master Zerda said that if I saw you, I should send you to him. He should be in Torna's womb if you want to pop along there. My legs need a bit of rest, so I'm gonna head back to my post.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
Fabulous hoard of gold, you say? I hear ya. Minoth, can you give me just a little bit of space? God, there's always this dude at the ATM behind me. Oh ho, it's you lot. Thank you for meeting me. Let's get right to business. You see that blighter over there? There was a little bother, and it's got me rather pinned down, I'm afraid. Sir, you're a titan. I'm pretty sure you can beat him. Would you possibly be able to clear it away from me? Can't you do it yourself? Do you think I'd be asking you if I could do it myself? Doesn't look that tough, though. I get the feeling that there's more to this than you're letting on. Well, yes, there may be. It's okay, Nuncle. We'll take care of it. Are you pregnant? Thank you. You're very kind to an old titan. Shall we go? We'll handle it in a jiffy. Consider it a favor. Wrong way. Surprisingly strong.
This should make for bracing exercise.
Hello?
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
You read my mind. Now, spinning wheel.
I'm ready and willing.
Ah, we can't break him. If we'd been able to get a break off, we could have got the instant kill that you can get from toppling an enemy over a bottomless pit. It's not like he's very strong.
That was nice and easy.
That wasn't anything to write home about.
Now, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for that. I'm sorry you had to go to all that trouble for me. Ooh-wee. Now that that's settled, I can finally leave. I have to ask, what exactly happened? Dragon, hello! Thank you for the resub. And you've almost hit a year, Dragon. That's absurd. Well, Jin, you've lived as long as I have. You've banged a lot of Lady Titans. There are bound to be one or two matters you find it indelicate to talk about. Women. Just wait a minute. How dare you assume like that, young man? Oh, thank you, Sabs. I will sit up and I will have a drink. Now, Minoth, don't cry. The Titan doth protest too much, methinks. I'd say I hit the bullseye. Is there a special someone in your heart, Azurda? Hey, so while we're chatting, someone mentioned something about a fabulous hoard of money. What's that about? Oops, just remembered I have somewhere to be. I have to go and meet Tarath. Okay, toodle pip. Bye, Uncle. He's hiding something for sure. Should we find out what it is? I'm sure it's very complicated, whatever it is. Perhaps we should just trust that he has it under control. When I look at Nuncle, I think that maybe people in Titans aren't so very different after all. Blades too, of course. There's no reason we shouldn't all get along. I agree. It's a very positive outlook. When I look around at you guys, I can't help but believe it. Oh! I legit thought that there was more to that quest.
Why, thanks.
And yeah, Dragon Friend joins our community.
A happy conclusion.
Wow, Mithra got a recipe called Love-Hate Sausage, and I just hate that. You just wait outside. I'm so confused. I have to nestle into your booba just to talk to you? The coming battle with the Aegis. It will exact a heavy toll on all of us. Adam, if the worst happens, you can entrust the safety of a letter to me. But I pray that you will return unharmed. Are you asking me to go with you? My apologies, I wish I could. Perhaps in my younger days, but with 8 centuries behind me, I am naught but a feeble old man. Well, that is to say, this is a different matter to the one previously. Love knows no age limit. Okay, so that was a Lady Titan. I'm curious. I seem to have potentially missed something. But it's probably not the most important thing in the world. And if it comes to it, I can just start tracking the quest and it will show me where everything is.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Anyway, let's kill some bugs.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
I'm feeling confident in our victory. Yeah, we've got this.
Brown cutter.
I
You're
can
right.
Well, I'm killing bugs. I ain't complaining.
Great. Ready to go. On ready. We'll do what must be done.
Oh, a bird got involved in our bug fight. God, I just love Snapchat. Yes, I hear myself. It doesn't stop me from saying it. Oh my lord, there's a lot. Ugh. You take out one and two more take its place. Yeah, they're pretty tough. I could always go ahead and use my full power. If you did that, nobody would be getting through for years. Well, yeah, but I've just thought of something. There should be something about it in my journal. If I remember correctly, there was a particular smell that Tiza Parasax absolutely can't stand. Is that something we could use? You mean to keep them away so they don't attack us? That's what I was thinking. The stuff is called Pestronella oil. We'd have to gather the ingredients for it. Adam, do you happen to know where one might find the Pestronella plant? Pretty sure I've heard of Pestronella blooming in the verdant fairyland. Perhaps we should retreat for now and consider this option. Absolutely. Let's go and gather some Pestronella. Bridget can make the oil, and then we can come back here and try it out on those pesky things. Good plan. Let's go. Verdant Fairylands, spot I never actually went on stream. In spite of the fact that it's quite close. Thank you for the dukes, Sabs. Come along here, there is a water spout, which you can see in the distance. Which, with a little bit of Aegean's power, can launch you way up high.
Water, serve my will.
This is becoming addictive.
There are a couple of spots here to collect out of them. And I'm assuming these weird flower things must be Pestronella.
Spoiling for a fight.
Ooh.
Happy to oblige.
Big monster go bird. That was quick. Just switch to Bridget. Heck. That was not the timing I wanted. That's awful. There was another jet.
Deal with it. Super. How about another round of carnage? Super.
That worked very poorly.
Super. Chain attack finish.
Yeah, that's what happens when chain attacks don't go right. For anybody who's wondering. Okay, we got what I wanted anyway, which was Bridget's affinity chart increase.
I can't afford to fall behind.
It was one of the tougher ones for her to get. But regardless, we're actually doing quite well overall on the affinity chart. I do plan to get 100% on the affinity charts, some of which will happen off-stream. But regardless, that is the plan.
This is becoming addictive. Aren't we intrepid?
And then while we're out and about, actually, we were told about something called Eternal
Here
Load,
we are. Our
which you
journey
can apparently
continues.
get in this nature preserve.
This is becoming addictive.
But not there. Ah,
This
there
is
we go.
becoming addictive.
Or Eternity Load. And there's also a very tough unique monster around here at night, which I'm going to try.
Aren't we intrepid?
It is, in my opinion, the most difficult unique monster,
This is becoming
Nature
in
makes a
Torna.
fine ally.
other than the. There are 4 like special ones later. I'm not including those
Nature makes a fine ally.
because those are very weird and don't even count towards the unique monster count.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
So yeah, I'm gonna. Whoops. I am going to try. I am at an appropriate level, but Beatific Ophelia is one of the most difficult.
Not just going to let you walk
What?
all over us.
We may need to prepare for the worst.
Pro tip, never stand behind this, as it has an absurdly powerful back kick.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
It can also heal itself really effectively. Why does Bridget make you look over frequently? Oh. Not Bridget's voice, Bridget's name. Yes. Part of the reason Haze is very cool, a lot of her specials also do heal. Ow! That was not. That should not count as being behind. Just want to see if I can get a dark orb in there. Does not seem to be happening. And yeah, it can heal itself. Not a ton, but more than I would like. Haze. Let's get some healing.
Let me magnify that for you.
Go. Seriously, can you just swap to Minoc at some point? Because I really just want a single Dark Organ. I mean, since you obviously won't do it, I'll just do the chain attack without it, but I'll be unhappy with it. Oh, there already was a Dark Orb. I've been waiting all this time for nothing. Chat, I'm a dingus.
My lady, go ahead. No mercy.
Let's start with Mithra.
Don't forget me. Be my guest. Elemental burst.
Plenty more where that came from.
Let's... Yeah. Let's Haze. But I think I still need to use Cloud Burst a few more times.
No mercy.
Elemental burst. I am as relentless. Bridget. Magnificent.
Their defense is intact.
Magnificent.
More Haze. Actually, it doesn't matter at this point because Bridget's guaranteed to bust one. So let's go with Jim.
Magnificent.
No mercy. Minot.
Magnificent.
This is the part I like.
Neat. I fucked up.
I shall leave it in your
Magnificent. Chain
I tried to be too clever, chat. Cool, I tried to be too clever.
We're not done yet.
I think that happens every time I play this.
Our options carefully.
Aren't we intrepid? The only way to win is to fight, right?
Anything's possible with all of you by my side. Spirited indeed.
No, no.
Okie dokie.
Oh no, this is going terribly now.
Master Adam, on your feet.
It was going alright for a while.
Train yourself. Keep going. Rest in peace.
Now we're getting into the rhythm.
Magnificent one. You take your help.
Okie dokie, remember to heal.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, Stitch.
Cannot continue.
That was careless of me.
It's good to know your limits, though.
We can take them on a bit later.
I'll make the most of this skill.
I'm so glad it was the right one, Stitch. Because that's exactly what I needed. But yeah, I always find this to be the most frustrating unique monster to fight.
We're not just going to let you walk all over us.
If they wish to challenge us, they had best be prepared.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
I'm ready and willing. Didn't penetrate. You're wide open.
Lady Laura, watch me.
Pulsar, thank you for the raid. Hey. Holy shit.
You're wide open.
Let me magnify that.
I'll give you a hand.
And thank you for giving the shout out to Pulsar. Pulsar, what were you doing?
This is all my fault.
Get back.
Okay, I did so well the first time. Nice, how are you enjoying it?
It's good to
I've
know
heard
the
pretty
limits,
good things
though.
about Catherine.
We can take them on a bit later.
Holy shit. Okay, that's certainly something.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah, that certainly
You're
sounds like a
coming
lot,
with me,
Pulsar.
treasure.
Anyway, I think it's finally time. But how are you enjoying it? I've heard that it's a very interesting, like the mechanics are very interesting, quite weird but fun.
Now, let me see.
That's pretty good. I might need some
3,
pouch
2,
item.
1, and we're done.
Just taste it.
Home of Prosperity.
I think it turned out rather well.
Ah, that is... Yeah, I can see how that would be frustrating. Rock Hard Plaster. Increases battle experience. That's a nice one.
Success.
There, a cologne to covet. I think I've done reasonably well.
crap.
It's done. It's done.
We can also chat. We're almost at the final showdown, Mick. Yeah. Excited? Maybe a bit. You gotta make sure we don't get in anyone's way when the action's going down. Yeah, I'll try. Alright, let's go. Whoa, slow down. What's the hurry? First, we have to head back to the capital and get some much-needed rest at the end. But Laura, we're not tired. Now. We won't beat Malos unless we're all operating at peak performance. We can't lose concentration for an instant, or it could be the last mistake we ever make. So, let's rest up. Okay, Laura, I get it. Hear that, Mick? We're gonna go rest up now. Cool. Yeah, Trom. It's very important to do all the quests for all the people. I don't want to go all the way. I'm gonna go to level 56.
I can still improve. I have to.
From strength to strength.
I actually haven't had a lot of time to play it recently, Stitch, so no, I haven't finished it yet. I really want to. I ended up doing a lot of side quests, and then I started playing this, and this has been my main Switch game for a while because I play it between streams. Ooh, Bridget also got better.
It is an honor.
Stitch, I clearly don't ignore side quests, so that's a silly question.
So, here we are.
Our journey
Okay.
continues.
So I got a few extra levels. Levels aren't everything. I know that. I should be doing side quests. I should not be focusing on this, but dang it, now that I've started, I really want to do it. Really want to stick with Electric Element for Adam. But he's not going to get a new sword for now. Fullman? Weird name. Yeah, I'm not going to change anybody's accessories. But Fisherman's Feast could be good. I don't really care too much about Affinity. HP Recovery is good for Haze. And the Mechanical Charm was good.
I feel content having this.
That is true, gamer. They are semi-required.
Thank you.
Moisturizing Bagel.
Thank you.
Surprisingly good, actually. Given that Mithra made it. Although at this point, gamer, they are technically side quests because I've got everything I need to go to the end.
The only way to win is to fight, right?
Anything's possible with all of you by my side.
Didn't penetrate.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
Spinning wheels! Hot and storm! I element break to me!
Something to
Don't forget me!
I never could, Stitch. And I wouldn't want to. Oh, that was photon. It's fine. Doesn't need to be a free special. And then haze, let's get some healing in. Sure isn't going as badly as before. I mean, the first time it went fine. Whoops, Aegean, could you not be bad for once? Okay, let's get in a chain attack while we can. What elements are we missing? We're missing water. Interesting. I'm sure we started with that. That would have been such an easy one to get, regardless.
My lady, go ahead.
Let's get another one in.
Now, there's no guarantee that this will kill, but hopefully it'll deal enough damage that we can finish it off.
Keep it going. Be my guest. Elemental burst.
Plenty more where that came from.
Super.
Jin, I need you on front.
Zero blade. Super.
We're not done yet.
Yeah. Mithra, you do your thing.
Elemental burst. May I fall?
Stitch. Oh, there.
Elemental burst.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Astounding. Ice revolution. Astounding.
No mercy. Minnow.
Crusetta. Astounding.
This is the part I like most.
Elemental burst.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Magnificent. Ice revolution. Magnificent. It's not over. Now take it away, Prince. Soul burst. Great.
And Bridget will finish that off.
To recover from this.
Elemental burst. Full burst.
That is not enough damage. You know, I said that, but that health bar is going down nicely, not nicely enough.
The flames down!
Excellent. That
A
is a
magnificent
attack
display of
finish.
skill, Your Majesty. Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Thanks. You're always there for me.
We do not got this, Laura.
The winds arrive. I'll finish it. Lady Laura, watch this. This is more like what this is doing. We need to move together.
That strength. Incredible.
I'm not giving up. I refuse. I did plan to get all the side quests done in today's stream, and that's probably not going to happen because I'm being stubborn.
The only way to win is to fight, right?
Together, we have the strength of a hunter. It didn't penetrate. Gunshot. Just say the word.
Oh my lord! It always goes like this. The first time goes fine, and then everyone after that is just a complete disaster. Come on, stop standing behind him. God, I wish the AI would let you direct them.
Master Minoth, snap out of it.
Seriously, stop standing behind him. Or her, it's a bee. Oh my god, Minoth, move. I hate this. It's fine for them to like it, but they keep fucking dying to it. Oh my lord. No, leave me alone. Seriously, the fact that Minoth just refuses to move from being behind there is the cause of so many deaths.
We're not just going to let you walk all over us. I know you'll impress me, Laura. Not working.
No. Oh my lord, so this time it's Adam who's down first?
Stand up and fight, Adam.
you for the dukes, Nikki. Fuck! God, if there were some way to move that, it would make this fight actually doable.
How about this?
My preparation.
Spinning wheel.
The winds of the storm. Lady Laura, watch this. Take this. Best of luck. Try this on the side.
Oh my lord.
Mighty cat. See that?
Oh my god. I don't know why it goes well a few times and then just no, not a few times, the first time. It goes fine and then every time after that it's just a complete disaster.
Enough. We'll avenge ourselves next time.
We can take them on a bit
But
later.
I'm too stubborn to stop.
A magnificent power.
Okay. You know what? I also need to strengthen my art. I haven't
My
bothered with this
technique
for a
has
long time.
improved. My technique has improved.
Smage, it won't work because I refuse. Because I'm nothing if not stubborn.
I grow ever more polished.
Tempered by discipline.
This is actually Star Silver.
Polished to a high shine. This power is for you.
It would appear I'm stronger. It would appear I'm stronger. I'll keep giving it my all.
Then I'll just be like you, Nikki.
This should be wild. This should be wild. This should be wild.
Yeah, Mithra, it should
More
be.
power for me.
This'll work better now. Just you wait for it. I'll make you even prouder. I'll make you even prouder.
This is not the highest level
Strength
unique
can't be
monster, by
earned
the way.
through sheer force. Is it
But I
me,
find the
or
level
have I
55
become
unique
stronger?
monster much easier.
Strength can't be earned through sheer. Strength can't be earned through sheer force.
Guess we forgot enough points to do any of these.
Grant me the wisdom to lead ever better. I am always learning.
This is how I'll protect you all.
Damn it, I was close to that.
Must have improved.
Increases
More
critical
to add
hit
to my
rate, that's nice.
repertoire. Excellent. Standing on the shoulders of Titan.
Okay, time to throw myself at the wall some more. I swear I won't do this for the whole stream.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I really hope it is, gamer. Yeah, I swear I won't do this for the whole stream. But I will be disappointed if I can't beat
We're
it
not
on
just
stream.
going to let you walk all over us.
Shall I demonstrate, Laura?
I'm sure now we'll fight better. Elemental
Yes, Tron. And that may not have been the best idea from a streaming perspective. Like, I'm supposed to be entertained with this stuff. I mean, in theory. Well, that's very kind, Jay. Mage. Okay. You're gonna have to try it from here. It's tough, but it's doable.
It's not over. Not by a long shot. Excellent.
Don't forget me.
Nothing to forgive, bitch. Nikki is cute, and I agree, no vaccine.
Be my guest.
Elemental burst.
This is far from over.
Super.
Trin, I need you up front.
Zero blade. Super.
It's not over. Not by a long shot.
Don't make the same mistake I made last time.
May I fall Bridget.
Use Bridget, but recognize there's a good chance she's not going to be ready. So make sure to get a burst in.
Elemental burst.
It's not over. Mithra, take over.
Astounding.
Don't expect to recover from this.
Oh, she is. That's good.
Elemental burst.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
I hit the wrong button, but it was okay.
Ice revolution. Magnificent.
We're not done yet.
Vaguely, Greg. Wait, I remember you wanted to make two Withers fight. I don't know if you wanted to make the Dragon and Wither fight, but that certainly sounds like a you thing and an interesting thing.
Elemental burst. Full burst. Budokan. Snow blast. Zero blade.
Back, you hear?
This way to Torna.
One at a time, huh?
Magnificent.
Chain
attack,
You have
finish.
your uses, I suppose.
Look out.
Oh no! That sounds bad, Greg.
I'm ready. Please let me hear you. I'm something good.
Nope, happening again.
Master Adam, your tale isn't over.
Damn it.
We can take them on a bit later.
We'll avenge ourselves next time.
Wait, Smage, what do you need for robot frames?
Aren't we intrepid?
I'll be back for you, Ophelia. I swear it. Great, thank you for shouting out, Shadow Mage.
So, here we are.
Our journey continues.
Wait. Thought I'd done, Sahasrara. Okay, I must check that. I must have missed an early check. I'll do that right after stream. Oh, you found the materials for me. How terribly kind of you. Now I can finally fulfill that old promise. Smage, I'm sorry. I thought I got that. Will you be okay? Is there anything we can help with? No, young lady, I'm quite alright. Thank you for asking. I could never face him again if I broke that promise. What would he think of me? I don't mean to pry, but who is he? He was my husband, though I haven't seen him in decades. Your husband? One day, years ago, he came home saying he was taking over the family inn and wouldn't I like to help out. But I'd just become a potter, you see, and that was all I wanted to do. All I'd ever wanted to do. So I sent him packing, told him maybe one day, when I'd created my finest work, I might come back to it. And that was that? He hasn't tried to find you since then? Well, maybe he knew that wasn't the whole story, that the thing about my finest work was just an excuse. The truth is, I didn't hate the idea of working at the inn. I just hated that he took it for granted that I would do it. Oh, emotional depth. He didn't consider my work important, and that hurt most of all, because I loved him, I truly did. See. But look at me, rambling on at you. It's been a while since I talked about that. When I finish this vase, will you take it to him? Say, here it is, Mirael's finest work. I'm afraid we'll have to decline that request. Huh? What are you on about, Minna? You made the promise. You should deliver the vase yourself. You want me to, after all these years? It doesn't matter how many years it's been. You're here now, aren't you? There's still time for you to make good on your promise. Do it now before it's too late. He's still upset about the quester. Laura and Adam are two of the most kind-hearted fools you'll ever meet, so of course they want to help you. They do everything in their power to help, and you would just sit back and let them. Very well. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to get some exercise. Would you give me a few minutes? I need to gather my thing. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go and find my husband. Are you sure you'll be alright walking all this way? He should be at the inn in Hyber, so it isn't all that far. I'll be fine with you youngsters to help me. Hyber? Does that mean your husband is... I haven't been back since the day we split up. You may be witness to a bit of a scene, but I hope you'll stick by me. Yep. The innkeeper in that town, that's his wife, apparently. Also, have we finished this quest? It does not appear so. I want to walk at least part of this, because I think
Here we are.
that helps
Our
finish
journey
another quest we were
continues.
busy doing.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Or do I have to actually wear the perfume? Okay. Well, that didn't work out the way I was hoping. I'll figure out that quest in a bit. Hello? Is anyone here? How very odd. The inn's open, but no one's around. I hope nothing happened to him. Wait here, miss. We'll have a look around. I'm not sure if it means anything, but I spotted some footprints out front. Maybe they lead somewhere? You've got a sharp pair of eyes there, missus. Heh. I was just so nervous about seeing my husband again that I had my eyes fixed on the ground. I just don't know how I'll feel when I see him, or how I should behave. It feels like being a young woman again, even though I know we can't turn back time. Wasn't there a song about that? Oh, there are the footprints.
Slow and...
I don't have level 3 focus. Stitch, thank you so much for knowing the thread. Gotta use Mithra's crafting skill a bunch more times.
Now that's a scent to raise a spirit.
Man, I need to check that quest. I'm clearly doing something wrong. Wait, I just need to get more of the stuff? I thought I got all of it. I got a whole dang bunch of it. Chat, the game confused me. I blame Barack Obama.
Unacceptable!
It is, Trump. You're 100% correct. It's also unacceptable that, as far as I can tell, there isn't a quick travel point up here. A skip travel point. It really feels like there should be.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
You're right, Greg. So smart.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
What's wrong,
This is
Nikki?
becoming addictive. Aren't we intrepid?
I already did that. Gosh dang it, sometimes this game frustrates me. The specificity of the... of the quest specifically.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Time to get cooking. I'm kind of excited.
Hunger is the best. Hunger is the best.
I'm just
Hunger
gonna
is the best.
create
Hunger
a
is the best.
bunch of these
It tastes better than it. Maybe.
Hunger is the best.
in order
tastes
to
better than it
finish
looks.
Mithra's
Probably.
affinity chart, at least part of it. Give a man to teach a hot dog a day, eat a man to give a hot dog a lifetime.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
Well, hunger is the best, Trump.
I think I've done reasonably well.
I should just freaking level up all the way.
Master your emotions.
Okay, so I do have to use it. And currently wearing it does not count as having used it.
Now that's a...
Okay then, let's see if Bridget's carefully prepared Pestronella oil is effective. Mithra, try walking over there, please, in the interest of science. Me? Nope, I'm good. It's not that I don't trust Bridget or anything, it's just I can't bear the thought of them swarming around me. Ew. I'll go. Would you, Jen? I'm confident this will work, but be cautious all the same. Will do. Hey, do you really think this will go okay? Well, I followed the recipe in my notes to the letter. These notes are just something my past me jotted down, so there's no guarantee they're correct. I'd say our chances are about 50-50. Only 50-50? Looks like it's working. Yes, we did it. So the recipe was correct. Good job, past Bridget. Indeed, thank you. Right then, all we have to do is provide some of this Pestronella oil to Brogan. He's probably waiting for us. Let's hurry back to Orm's storage ward. Cool. Finish this one up quickly. Greg, all this time I thought you were a bot.
Well, shall we continue?
If you're going to tell me I have to make more of that, I'm actually going to. I'm angry. I'm not big Angie, but I am Angie.
Oh no!
Don't worry, I'll get over it eventually.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
One day. But today is not that day. Thank you for the dupes, gamer. Never, Stitch. Couldn't and wouldn't. Rip. He's dead. Hey there, are you alright? Can't breathe. Let me see him. His breath sounds all wrong. There might be something blocking his windpipe. What should we do? What if he's having some kind of seizure? Shall I fetch a doctor? No, it's no use. You'd never make it in time. We'll have to perform first aid ourselves. Hayes, what do we need? Ideally, something to soothe his throat. We need to help him breathe easier. Chamomile? Like the tea? Whew. I really thought the Grim Reaper was coming for me this time. Oh there, are you okay standing up? You should probably take it easy, old man. Oh, don't worry about me. I feel much better now, thanks to you. I have these funny turns sometimes, but I just need a little rest and I'm right as rain. You should absolutely get some rest, but you should know you have a visitor. A visitor? You mean a guest at the inn? Oh blast, that means they've been waiting all this time. I have to hurry back. Hey, you can't go running off on your own again. Laura! Laura! Ugh, let's go. Aegean, come with me. We might need you. Of course. You really wouldn't think he was lying helpless on the ground 2 seconds ago. Great, I legitimately don't know how to deactivate it. He's young in spirit, not a bad thing at all. A bit worrying though, isn't it? Well, we came here to help, so we'll just have to do that. In more ways than one. Hold on, it can't be. Mirail, is that you? It's been too long, Teo. You look older, as do I. Will I never, what's the occasion? Have you finished your best work? I've been waiting to see that. You've been waiting? Even though I didn't write to you even once? You've never been waiting all this time. Stop pulling. Wait, I know when you're pulling my leg. I completely misread that. You've not changed either. You still laugh when you're embarrassed. Let's go inside and talk. So you're ill. And you still came all the way to see me. It's all thanks to these youngsters. You're not dead yet. So why not do what you can while you're still alive? That's what they said to me. I think I chose my words a little more carefully. Did you really? I couldn't tell. Everyone, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to you all. When you get as old as we are, you get so tangled up in obligations, it feels as if you can't move anymore. You get used to glossing over difficult things or giving up entirely. But that did no good at all, for either of us. It's true, we were both too wrapped up in our own lives. How about it, Mirail? Why don't you stay here tonight? We have years and years of stories to swap. And I want your expert opinion on where to display your band. Heyo, are you sure? Sneef. Damn it, I've got something in my eye. Shall we leave these two alone? Wait. Something's been nagging at me this whole time. Haven't I seen you before in Indol? I have, I'm sure I have. With someone called Wester Amalthus? He helped me when I slipped on some stairs. Weren't you his attendant? He was so kind. How is he? Don't worry. Whatever their past deeds, all souls will attain salvation. I believe that with all my heart. Here, take this. A clay bell? What is it? It's only a little thing. I made it once to ward off evil and invite happiness. I don't need it anymore. May your path be blessed from this day on.
Well done, us.
You really shouldn't have.
I don't know what that does. If anything.
Great. Another problem solved.
Now, to head back to the capital, which is where I think all the remaining side quests are. Except for one, which will probably end up happening on Friday.
Where shall we head to next?
Oh yeah, I still need to make that. I need to find 4 more peeps. We set this to the active quest, it should show us where peeps are. Unless that's showing me a different quest.
The suspense is killing me. You're
Completely unnecessary since I've already got enough for that quest. But still satisfying. Yo, that's who. Wondering where we were gonna get 4 other people. It's these little fuckers. Hey look, it's Scary Lady from before. Truth, truth. Just remembering now, Yoku spring little leak in pants area. You're not wearing pants. I mean, I suppose he did say pants area. Just Laura will do, thank you. Tell me, friends, since the last time we met, have you thought of what you want to do? What want to do? Like new pranks to pull? Yeah, we think if there any good way to achieve complete dominion over townspeople. Bunch of troublemakers, aren't they? Still though, they sound quite gutsy. Say, boys, how would you like to use those guts in service to the militia? Militia? What's that? Is tasty? How do I explain this? The militia is sort of like a bunch of people who love justice. Justice? Indeed, justice. They are men and women of the highest caliber, all mighty and elegant warrior. Mighty? Elegant? And right now the militia could use brave and capable people like you boys to serve as squires and the like. Big brother pun, what do? If you ask me, whole thing smelled fishy. Exactly. Would have to be real mush for brain of a pun to believe such nonsense. Big bro pun. Please don't tell you actually considering. Ruru think is super idea. Seems there's always one in every family. What-ho? You've decided to sign up then? No, no way. That was low-down mean cheap trick, not count. Big bro pun easy to rope in with big words like elegant or mighty. It's too easy to exploit. Now we know story. Meh is enough for today? Of course, you should discuss this carefully amongst yourselves. If you decide to do the right thing, just come to the militia camp anytime. You know we'll be waiting. Those were the other 4 we needed. And let me make the garbagey garbage that I need for that other quest.
Here we are.
I'd better have enough stuff for it. Or else I'm gonna be real mad.
Time to roll up the old sleeves. Behold, my masterpiece.
Yes, I shall meow. Okay, I had enough for it.
I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
Okay, so who showed up? Lieutenant, how goes? I think we've spoken to all people of promise in the whole of the capital. Oh, thank you, Lord Adam, everyone. Unfortunately, it's yet unclear as to who of them will actually answer the call. But I think that if anyone were to come, they should most likely do so soon. Do you mind if we wait for them here? I'd like to see if the people I selected will ultimately meet with your approval, Lieutenant. Of course, my lord, I'll be honored. Hey dudes, so I totally couldn't shake the image of you all being cool in the capital, so here I am. You're a bit too laid back, but we can work with you. Thank you for choosing the militia. I had a good feeling about you from the start, friend. So these are the militia barracks then. Sweet. The Torna Army's HQ got nothing on this bad boy of a wall. Looking good, looking good. Maggot, you'll mind your language when talking to your superiors, or you'll get the lash. Who's this mean old hag? What did I just say? I'll show you who I am, and architect help you if you forget. Yeah, Nikki. That's how they show anger. Like, it's just this.
Don't forget me!
We could never, Stitch. Adam? Was this Vronka there all along, or is this her evil twin sister? Ah, you see, she was an Orion drill sergeant in her past life. That's the only way she knows to talk to her men. At least there will be discipline, I suppose. So, who do you think you are, then? Right, sorry. I'm Luke, and I want to join up if that's alright by you. This is the army, you dog. You will call me ma'am at all times. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. You learn quick, at least. I'll make a soldier out of you yet. Alright then, you're in. Run along now. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. Adam, are we sure this is okay? Well, I think she likes him, actually. I imagine things will work out. This is Isabella, an adventurer, formerly blessed with quite a restless spirit. You're the boss here, right? Looking forward to serving with you. Right. Well, if Lord Adam thinks you have what it takes, then I cannot argue. You should do nicely. I hope this whole militia thing doesn't prove a massive waste of my talents. She was so nice to her. That makes 2 new recruits, then. This is like pulling teeth. You really think we'll make it to 6? I think we will. It's not over until Nopon Lady sing. In this case, is referred to arrival of us. Oh look, the Nopon siblings have decided to show up. A bunch of Nopon. I see. Quite a shrewd idea, Lord Adam, nabbing us 4 at once. What are your names, fluff dogs? I'm quite happy you ask. Grant Ruru era friends, then, and Ruru will happily... Nope, stop right there. I don't care now. What are those outfits you're wearing? Ruru, just trying to answer a question. Please to ask one question at a time. You need a serious attitude adjustment, and I think I'll start with your clothes. Get into uniform, right the hell now. Yes, ma'am, Pun. Yeah, Sabs, Nopon are wonderful. Does uniform make Ruru look fat? It'll suffice. But don't think your lives won't change now that you've joined our ranks. You might not be fighters, but I'll make damn sure to whip you into shape. Scary lady is scary. Maybe tone down the scary? Quiet now while lady talking. First you'll clean up this whole base, and if you miss a spot, I'll dock your food allowance. Yes, understand. Alright, not gonna have to work hard. No food to eat is fate worse than death. I hope those 4 will be okay. I wouldn't worry. I've got the feeling they'll quickly learn to use their restlessness for good. This may bring out the best in them. So, Lord Adam, it seems all 6 of the new recruits you found us are men and women of substance. I think these reinforcements will serve to improve the militia's fighting spirit immeasurably. Now, we may not be able to return here for a good while, Lieutenant. I trust you to keep things running in my absence. Count on it, Lord. Safe travels, and we'll all see you on the other side. Sadly,
Well done, us.
the 4 Muskerpon do not count as 4 community members.
Why, thanks.
Only 1.
How reliable.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
Oh.
Only
Thank you, Trump. Very important. Nikki? Just for you. I'll just give you a minute to appreciate. Just take your time. Okay. And now we can finish another quest. Nice and quick.
here we are. Our journey continues.
You're back. I take it you've disposed of those pesky Tiza Parasacs? Thank you so much. What? If you apply Pestronella oil, they don't attack you? See now. That's so like you, Prince Adam. You didn't want to eradicate the Tiza Parasacs, so you found a peaceful way of getting around them, didn't you? No, I would have liked to eradicate them, but there were many. You don't just care about the people of Torna, but about the beasts as well. Because wiping out one species would throw off the whole ecosystem, and that would lead to real food shortage. Wow, what can I say? I'm impressed. I owe you a great debt, and I'll gladly perform any service you'd have me perform to repay it. Any service. Look at me. Look at me, Adam. Look in my eyes. Anything. Though speaking of services, I'd better get that food back to base, or Augustus and the others will have my head. We'll be on our way then. Come and see us in Aletta sometime.
Why, thanks.
It has been a learning experience.
Ooh! And now Clark can join without any extra effort. That's what the yellow smile means. Thanks to you, we were able to successfully send food to the militia. You guys are really something, you know. You're not even soldiers, but you work so hard for other people. Before I met you guys, all I ever thought about was how to get out of doing work. But if the work you do helps make other people happy, maybe work isn't so bad after all. From now on, I'm gonna be a new man. I'm gonna work hard. Yeah, it does sound like an awful lot of effort. On second thought, I take it back. Forget what I said about working hard, yeah?
I am honored.
And that brings us to community level 5. Which does interestingly mean that there are more side quests. So maybe planning to finish them all in one stream was unrealistic. Damn it, maybe I won't finish the game on Friday. We'll see. I did, Stitch. What I am going to do... There was a side quest down here. I think. Or can I not do it yet because of the main quest? That's a very real possibility. In which case, I'm not too concerned. Because there are a couple more I can definitely do. Hi, Jerry. It's truth, you lot get around, don't you? Seems not a day goes by I don't hear your names. Care to lend me a hand? I'm hunting down the no-good Drongo who killed my poor sister. Tracked him as far as Torna, then lost the trail. Folks call him the Silent Spectre. He heads up a pleasant bunch known as the Bloody Lobsters. That's all I got. Feels like I've searched every corner of this Titan for a year or more and still no clues. Maybe you can help me out. The easiest way to help is probably to gather info. Stick to people who just arrived in Torna, see what they know. I'm not, Stitch. I'm doing a terrible, terrible Australian accent. But listen up. If you find something out, don't go chasing him, okay? Come let me know. He's mine. Got that? Want to deal with him with my own hands.
I hope we'll be able to help.
If it makes you feel better, Stitch, I'm not sure that it was the wrong one. Like, in the sense that I'm not sure what I was doing was not actually Irish. Of course you do, Stitch. Because it's wonderful. His Majesty. His Majesty has received tremendous support all across the world. There can't be a more beloved Emperor anywhere. It's something all true Ardanians take great pride in. As Special Inquisitor, I want to fight the Aegis by His Majesty's side. But for the sake of my homeland and its people, I must restrain myself and put my duties first. I pray for His Majesty's good fortune in battle.
Thank you.
Yeah, Taint Otter. Also, I wasn't aware that this was a thing. The bloody... Oh, this is part of that. The bloody... What was it again? They're a new actor troupe, right? I've heard they're good. Lyrical geniuses by the sound of it. So you're trying to track down these bloody thingamies now? Down? Say no more, buddy. I'll happily lend a helping hand. If I hear anything about the bloody thingamies, I'll be sure to let you know, in detail. Fantastic detail. Fun fact. This quest is a reference to Percival's Blade quest in the base game, where he is also looking for the Bloody Lobsters. The Silent Spectre, eh? I see. Sorry, can't help you. I've got my hands fair full with looking after my partner. I don't have time to care about other goings-on. From what I know, you won't find normal folks who know anything about who you're looking for. You see, it's interesting. That makes it sound like he does know and is intentionally, like, not sharing information to protect people. What other questions? Planning for the future. I think I can finish that now. I thought I had plenty of muscle branches. Weird. You're so right, Stitch.
and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
Oh wait. Skipper is back here, by the way. Nice and easy. You're looking for a skipper, and you're serious about it? Oh, but my services don't come cheap, darlings. Let's see now. My rates are, how's 200,000 G sound? I know they try to make that sound like a lot of money, but you don't need money for anything in this game, and I have 3 times that amount. But I'm still gonna mention Arb's name. Oh, you're friends with the old fart? Well, why didn't you say so sooner, darlings? If you need a skipper, I'll be there. I can't very well refuse if he's asking. I'm sure he's got reasons to, and so on. What, money? Nah, forget about it. I'm not so far gone that I can't do a friend a favor. So, where do I go? Yanchik Harbor? Yep, got it. By the by, do you need me to go in all sneaky-like? Is someone after you? Oh, you're not really involved? Cool. No precautions necessary then. Huh? Oh, don't mind me, darlings. Let's just meet in Yanchik Harbor. Toodle pip and all that. Why can't she be sneaky? That raises more questions.
Well, shall we continue?
Looks like we're out of snacks.
I'm
Aren't we
something of an
attractive?
expert.
I hope this is where you got muscle breath. Give me a second, I'm just gonna check that this is the right place. Because I'm convinced it is, but evidence suggests it isn't. Ah. The place I haven't been to often.
Well, shall we continue?
There's a peninsula out there, which apparently has them. You can do a fun thing here called skip farm. It's basically you find a collection point, and every time you collect it, you skip travel, and it resets. In this zone. Where's the dang wood?
This is becoming addictive.
It wasn't wood.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Dang it, Internet, you're not being helpful. At least not as helpful as I would like you to. There are no, like, wood collection there.
This is
Ooh, is this
I'm
the spot?
something of an expert.
No. What? I'm confused. I'm just reading online where other people have found them.
Here we are. Our journey continues.
Apparently there's a lumber pile near here, which is a useful spot for getting them. Let's try that.
This is becoming addictive.
I did, Smage. It was intentional.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Okay, so I think all of these spots are fine, it'll just take me forever to actually collect all of it. Because apparently the game hates me.
Pleasant stroll.
Right.
And this is like a super rare item, I'm guessing? In which case, I'm instead of farming this on stream, which is just going to be boring to watch, I'm going to try
This is becoming addictive.
looking at
something of
one
an
of the other
expert.
quests. Yeah, I'm just not getting anything. There's another fancy tree here, and maybe this will give it. One can dream. No, that's wildflowers, which are nice, but not what I'm looking for. Dang it, I thought there were fancy trees here. Okay, maybe not. In which case... Yeah, I thought I did that. Because this is a fun quest, which should take not too long. I mean, it's more of a story-ish quest, but I still seem to remember it not being crazy long. The Great Torna Cook-Off.
A hop, skip, and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
Right. Now we've got to think of something that'll really knock the judges for 6. Cricket reference for those who don't get that. Knocking for 6 is a good thing. Oh yes, wouldn't it be delightful if we won? Why are you two getting so fired up over this? Do lighten up, Jin. It's just a bit of fun. Cooking contests are all about appealing to the judges' tastes. We have to pick carefully. Yes, very true. The judges are Master Adam, Lord Hugo, and Mr. Moulton. Furthermore, from what Master Adam told me, the renowned gourmet Omnom will be attending the event. Renowned gourmet? Yes, I hear there'll be a few others showing up as well. It'll be difficult to work out their preferences, but I know for a fact that Adam loves his pan-fried tartare. Pan-fried tartare. Mouth-watering, isn't it? So soft and succulent. Yes, it's quite exquisite. I've always wanted to try my hand at that. This could be a good opportunity. Yeah, go for it. For the ingredients, we'll need Balufu beast meat and Rogel bird meat. Ideally, we'd want weeping flour, nest extract, and barbed tomatoes too. I can already taste it melting in my mouth. Lady Laura, it just occurred to me. Yes, Hayes? What if the other participants decide on the same strategy as ours? You think they might prepare the exact same meal? Yes, supposing they do. Well, it still won't be a problem if our tartare outclasses the rest of them, right? But if we do all make the same dish, it does lower our chances of success. How about a dessert, then? Yes, dessert, I approve. Great. And whose favorite would that be? Everybody's. I know I'd love it. Me too. I don't really do sweet dishes normally, though it couldn't hurt to try. What would you be making specifically? I could bake a cake that I once saw in Araya. Would that do? For the ingredients, I'd need cranberry bells, ruska flour, some more weeping flour, and finally some Melosian honey and a few lactonuts. It sounds divine. What do you think, Lady Laura? Which is our best bet? We'll have to choose between the two, won't we? What do you think, Jin? Which would you be happier with? Pan-fried tartare would be easier to make, but I'd say we've a good chance with either choice. That's not making it easier. Well, if we're still on the fence, why don't we make both and decide which one to serve at the last moment? Not a bad idea. Alright then, let's do that. We can meet back here at the inn once Jin's prepared the meals. Excellent. Best of luck, Jin. Yeah. And once again, we have to go find a spot to actually cook this. God, Stitch, I'd love to do a potluck.
So, here we are.
Our journey continues.
Stitch, you say that like I wouldn't be completely up for cooking for my friends. I really enjoy cooking.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Nest extract and barbed tomato. Dang it, I thought I had
It's
all of
ready.
that. I know where to get nest extract. And let me so long look up what I need
Right.
for
Where
barbed
shall we head to
tomato.
next?
Stay alert, everyone.
In any case, it pays to be cautious. Round cutter. Done something.
I'm very confident in our victory. Spinning wheels. Hook of thorns. Ready. I'll find in something good.
Okay,
Powerful. I mean, we are, right?
and there's the nest
Didn't
extract.
hardly even broke a sweat.
And then for the barbed tomatoes, I need to go to... Gormott.
That was quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
This is a very pretty spot, but called Titan's Roar. And I believe somewhere around here we can get them. He said incorrectly. Okay, maybe I'll get my fancy wood
Something of
here.
an expert.
I did not. The old wiki lied to me.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
A rare vegetable, but I only need 2 of them. Oh yeah,
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
the composers heard there was going to be DLC and just said, "You like jazz?"
Whoosh.
Well, shall we continue?
Turns out we have to do a little bit of grinding. Hopefully
This
not
is
too
becoming
much.
native.
Damn it, I don't want hot oranges.
Whoosh.
Well, shall we continue?
Possible there's another spot that I'll check a little bit further along. what I'm reading suggests might actually be closer to the cemetery. We'll see.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
This does not seem to be giving any of them, and I need 2 of them. No, Stitch. It's the abandoned city mule from Elysium.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Right about which one it was. Wait. Is it you?
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Yes. There we go. I can't tell. They're being very vague about whether or not we're intrepid.
We finally made it.
Our journey continues.
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done. It's ready.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna need your input. Quickly. Do we serve the fancy fried meat in what I'm guessing is like a really nice tomato sauce?
Journey continues.
Or do we serve the cake?
You can rely on me.
We thinking cake here? Everyone all set? I'm good to go as well. Not an option, Paula. But I wish. Shall we begin Adam Arago's Great Torna Cook-Off? Lot of peeps. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's officially time to begin the Great Torna Cook-Off. Yes, Mage, I'm leaning that way too. It's not the way I normally go, but let's try it. Please welcome our 4 contestants, each of whom has honored us with their culinary talents today. From the ever-friendly Cafe Amicus, we have Miss Sorrel. Secondly, introducing the owner of this very inn, Fred. Fred has been gracious enough to provide us with the venue for today's event. Thank you, Fred. Next up, it's the paragon of Torna himself, Jin. And last but not least, against everyone's better judgment, it's the Aegis herself, Mithra. Now, the 4 of you will be competing amongst each other. And to gauge your performance, here are our esteemed judges. Hailing from the arid plains of Morardain, please give a warm welcome to Emperor Hugo Ardenac. From that same yonder land comes a scholar and connoisseur of fine food, Mr. Moulton. Our resident gourmet, known far and wide for her gastronomic gallantry, Omnom. She's huge. Representing our younger age group, it's the dastardly duo, Mikhail and Milton. Oh, there are kids here. We're definitely serving cake. And finally, I, Adam Arago. Might even add a comment or 2 if I feel like it. Judges, be sure not to let any personal bias color your judgment. Trust only your tongues. I know, I intend to remain completely impartial. These are dark days, but that doesn't mean we have to while our lives away in misery. Relax and enjoy the show. Mr. L, would you care to go first? Certainly. It looks tasty. I've prepared Cafe Amicus's world-famous 5-star offering. It's Tricola Aquapassa. Tricola, you say? Looks like 3 things put together. Isn't that cheating? This is the famous specialty, isn't it? Afraid it's been a while since I last made it, so I might not, might not be up to scratch, but well, see what you think. For starters, meal gets points for ample serving. Could become regular after this. Delicate notes of all 3 flavors mingle in perfect harmony. You'd never find the likes in Morardain. It is exceedingly tasty. I'm gonna leave the leaves. Aw, Mikhail doesn't like veggies. It must have been proper hard work to prepare all 3 meals from scratch. Yes, we mustn't overlook the effort that was put in to make this feast look so attractive. A boon to Torna indeed. Fred, if you'd like to present your dish? I don't know how I can follow up that enormous helping, but here we are. Hey, that looks good. This is the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Hope you like it. What have we here? Meat! Woohoo! Pretty straightforward. Go on, tuck in. Roasted to the perfect degree. You'd never find the likes in Morardain. I like it. Very palatable. I didn't know meat could be so soft and juicy. It's decent. It's exceptionally tasty, true, but cannot help feeling anyone could make if to be using high quality meat. It's a little on the spicy side, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, Jin, you're up. What have you got for us? Well, Laura, which one are we going to present? Let's see. Let's do the cake. I normally do the other one. Let's do the cake. Let's go for the wingberry cake. Got it. Fancy. Today I've made wingberry cake. You look like tough muscle man, but make surprisingly girly dish. I must say, I never expected this from you, Jin. Yeah, I saw something about it, Paula. I ain't there for that. I can only assume he intended to catch us by surprise. Is cute, scrummy. Omnom cannot get enough of it. It's been so delicately crafted, you'll never find the likes in Morardain. It's a welcome change from all the meat. Ah, you see, we made the right choice. It's not too sweet either, just right in my book. It's like my tummy is being filled with happiness. Aw, Milton, you're so adorable. Got any more cranberry bells? And finally, Mithra. Hoping to wow us all with your dish, are you? That's the idea. Nice one, putting me in at the end. Don't think I didn't notice. Saving the best for last, am I right? Actually, I just wanted everyone to have a chance to enjoy their meals before the inevitable happened. Whatever. Are you ready? Feast your eyes on this. I appreciate the fact that it's literally censored. Well. Ugh! It's a surprise, I'll give you that. Ugh! It's definitely the one that left the biggest impression on me. I was afraid Omnom cannot stomach another bite. Actually, I think with a bit of chewing, it's definitely leaning towards edible. It's a very particular flavor. Yes, I could get used to this. You'd never find the likes in more. Sir, stop saying that. Are our Danian taste buds broken or something? Well, folks, we've sampled all 4 meals and the judges have come to a verdict. I'd now like to announce the winner of the Great Torna Cook-Off. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Come on. The grand prize of today's tournament goes to... Jin's Wingberry Cake. Heck yes. Stitch, also you. Go team! We did it! It was a very refreshing interlude that came just at right time, especially after a series of heavy dishes. Yes, it could not have been more well-timed. And placed in contrast to Mithra's highly combustible concoction that came right after, it instantly became the highlight of the event with its exquisite flavor. I don't think so, Smage. It's been a while. But I think you come second with that one. Wait, let me get this straight. You're saying my dish somehow highlighted the flavor of the other one? In a nutshell, yes. Looks like you owe me one, Jin. Just hit me up if you want to go halves on the reward. Good call, Laura. Hey, it was your cooking skills that landed us the win. Ace's advice also turned out to be a big help. I'm glad to have been of service. And that brings us to the end of the contest. But never fear, folks. With your support, I'd like to host a second one someday, so keep polishing those skills. Perhaps we should switch it up next time round. I'd gladly cook something up for a change. I'm quite happy to remain as judge. I'm not complaining, just as long as you make sure to hold him here. We'll do even better next time, won't we, Jin? For sure. And I'll have to make sure to get back into my usual rhythm. Next time, that first prize is so mine. Please just don't. The only way she could win is if she's the only one left standing.
I am honored. I am honored.
So, we have a few more quests. More people who are willing to join our community. Let me say, more than I expected that we will be doing next stream. There's still a reasonable chance that we'll finish next stream, but may carry over to next week, which is not a disaster. I mean, I don't need to do the side quests. I could easily just, actually finish the game. But I like doing this, and I promise to do a near 100% playthrough. So thank you all so much for joining me. Such a good game. Yeah. I really enjoyed this. I look forward to continuing this on Friday, where I'll also kill that damn horse. Who should we raid? A bunch of people live. Zaid is still live. I haven't been able to raid Zaid in a long time. I think let's drop in on Zaid. Thank you all so much for joining me. A wonderful stream. I will be live again on Friday at 5:30 Eastern Time, where I will be continuing and possibly finishing Torna. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. I will see you around in future streams. Say hi to Zaid for me. Have a good one, everybody.